I went shopping. So this is one of those deals that you got to buy a package deal to get what you want. So here is a, I don't know, 2002, 2003 1435 front mount 2-wheel drive unit with 72-inch deck, a 60-inch rotary broom, and what I was after in this case is the 60-inch snowblower. Even though I have a 47 blower for the even though I have a 47 blower for the 1435 or 1445, I really wanted a 60. This unit has not been used that much, so I went shopping. I think I've alluded to this in a couple previous videos where I have been looking for a new machine. This machine right here is a 2002-2003 1435 John Deere front mount mower. One of the biggest reasons that I bought it is because it came with a broom, a deck, and a 60-inch blower. I'm mostly after the blower. In fact, I have no intentions of keeping the broom for any extended period of time. I might try it out this winter and then turn around and sell it in the spring or something like that. I mostly bought it for the snowblower to replace my 47 blower, because the 47, I mean, the 1445 here can handle a 60-inch blower without a problem. Meanwhile, I'm kind of shocked. The 1435 here, well, all 1435s have 24 horsepower Yanmar in them, and so I'm kind of shocked that they would put a 60-inch or a 60-inch blower on this unit. But this is a former municipal tractor. You can see it's obviously got some wear and tear on it. It's got about 2,000 hours, I think. I haven't found the hour meter yet. I saw a picture of it, and that's about it. So let me get it all set up, and we'll go walk around a tour, and I'll show you some differences between the Series 1 and a Series 2. This is a Series 1, so it's an earlier machine. You can see the hood in the back is a sloped style versus the pop-up hood that I have, or the turn, I don't know, yeah, pop-up. And this one you just slide back. It's a single piece hood. You slide it all the way back. So yeah, I think I can just go from there. You can clearly tell that it has a smaller engine in it. There's a heap of space. In fact, something I did not know until I picked it up today. I went and looked in this machine a couple weeks ago, drove it around, test drove it, did a good inspection for it, you know, make sure that it's something I wanted to buy, thought about it some more, and I then pulled the trigger today. One of the things I did not know is it has an electric fan. Very interesting, mostly because I think that there's just so much space between the engine and the radiator that it just makes it hard to move that much air. So one of the things, if you look here versus the 1445, which I'll go over and pull the hood up on it in here in just a second, just the smaller engine, obviously it's a much smaller displacement engine, 24 versus 31 horsepower in the 1445. This machine certainly has its flaws. It's 2-wheel drive, which, I mean, you know, if you're mowing a lot of flat stuff, it's perfectly fine. It is obviously, the body has seen better days. The cab headliner is falling down. Don't you like the fancy stick that I have there? It's got a different seat on it. The seat's still fine. I got to do some work on the seat. It doesn't slide at the moment, so I'll get some PB Blaster and stuff there. It does have a heater. I have all of the sides for the cab. They're snapped. I don't know if this was from Deere or not. I'm thinking it was not. Instead of the Velcro that's snapped, I think I might do that with the 1445. Certainly something that I really, that's a feature I like. I just took everything off to get it home today. Like I said, it did come with a broom. I think the broom is probably the attachment that saw the most use. Clearly the broom has been well used. It's got quite a bit of play in all of the joints and everything, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. It's a 2,000 hour machine. much like the 1445 is. You know, it's a higher hour unit. The cab's in pretty good shape. I expected a lot more rust along the front here and along the sides and everything, but there's just not that much there. So that's certainly good. It is not four-wheel drive, like I said, so you have a lot less levers over here. It does have the second hydraulics, deck lift, PTO, and that's about it. So you've got everything else there. So I think this would be the four-wheel drive. This would be, I'm not really sure, but the cab does have all of what's left of the line. The liner's complete, it's there, so I'll just have to stick that back up there, get some adhesive to put up there. So, but other than that, I mean, it runs really good. In fact, I'll go ahead and slide this back up. I'll go ahead and start it. It needs a new brake spring. I have noticed that. So here, I'll go around to the other side so you can see the exhaust. It starts right up. It has been running, so something to note there. But yeah, it cranks right up, runs nice. I drove it around for about 10 minutes earlier. I still want to change the oil and everything before I put too much time into running it. I mean, you know, I don't see any mechanical issues with it. It was obviously pretty well taken care of. Some of the things that I've talked about before, one of the things that was impressed me, you probably can't see in there, but the bushings have been done on the mounts for the implements, which is always encouraging to see. So somebody took the time to do that. It wasn't like when I got my 1445 and those bushings were pretty much non-existent. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. We're gonna, like I said, the broom's probably gonna go pretty quick, just because I don't have really much space. I've got the 60 HD broom there for the X748. I simply don't need two brooms, and the X does a better job, or I feel as though the X does a better job with the broom. And then along with the broom, I will also sell the 47 blower that's up there. I'm going to keep the blade. I like the blade. I would like a 60-inch blade, but I will sell the 47 blower that's up there. So, you know, those are two things that will be coming up for sale pretty quick. And then, so if anybody's interested in watching this video, I will certainly make you a deal on it, because I don't want them and I would love to have some money back for them still. The deck, I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick which deck I like for the 1445. The 1445 is going nowhere. I don't have any plans on selling it or anything like that. And I don't know how long the 1435 will hang around. I'm going to do some maintenance to it. Going to try out the decks. Going to, you know, put it through its paces. Get a good feel for it, much like I did the 455 for that project a while back. Just something to keep me a little bit busy, and at the same time we can use it to take care of the place until fall. And who knows, I might actually put everything together as a package come, you know, October or November. Put everything together as a package and sell it. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I mostly bought it for the deck and the blower. So I'll get the deck and the blower in here and we'll go over those, and we'll see what I can find there. Like I said, I did an inspection on this unit. So I'm kind of aware of everything that I've found so far, but we'll see if we find something new. All right, so here is the 72-inch side discharge deck. This, like I said, this is one of the reasons that I bought it. This deck I think is in a little bit nicer shape than mine in some respects, and some other times I'm not quite as happy with it. So yeah, we'll start there. Overall, I think it has fewer hours on it than mine. You know, just looking at the two decks, comparing them side by side, I definitely think that this deck right here has more hours on it than the new deck. This one certainly is, the shell itself is a little bit more, I'll say, damaged and whatnot than this one over here. So, I'm not sure which one I'll keep. We'll make that decision as we move forward. They do have the additional gauge wheel right there. That was an option. This one over here is standard. Other than that, not much wear on this deck other than right here. I have no earthly idea. How do you mow up something to something so close for so long to wear this piece of bar off the side of a deck? That just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Use a weed whacker, please. That's a lot of metal to wear away over the years. I got no words for that one. Other than that, the belt looks nice. The spindles look nice. It turns nicely. I can't turn it while it's on the forks like this. There's no play in the drive shaft. The gearbox sounds nice. I have not hooked this up to the mower yet. We will do that here in the next week or so. It'll probably take me a week before I actually get around to playing with this unit. Underside of the deck, if you can see it, looks good. The blades look good. Like I said, I did all those inspections last week. Looks like this part right here has been replaced. This part right here has been replaced. So I'm wondering if some of the hardware on the deck looks very new. So I think the deck's had some recent work done to it. Like I said, the drive shaft's very nice and tight and everything. So this is the deck. So I'll go put it down and then I'll go pick up the blower because the blower is really the reason that I bought it. All right, so here's the 60-inch heavy-duty snowblower. I'm going to do with this much the same as I did with the 47 when I bought it. I got to get some new hardware for the arms there, or at least I'll double check the hardware that comes with it. But everything looks real nice on this unit. It does have a bump there in the top. You'll see it when I get around here. Shear pins aren't busted off or anything like that. No problems with the housing. Overall it's a nice unit, much like the 47 that I have. 47 I have no complaints with. I wanted a bigger unit. I really wanted the 60 over the 47. And so I'll actually get the 60 down, or the 47 down here pretty quick, so I can get it sold since we're coming up on fall and winter. Because I certainly don't need two snowblowers. We'll be very interested to compare my past experiences with the 47 and my experiences with the 60. So very excited to have it. The whole reason I bought the package was to have the 60-inch blower. The only problem is I got to find a place to store it now because it does not. So those are 48-inch pallets, and it does not fit on a 48-inch pallet like I have it set up there right now. So that will certainly be a challenge as we move forward. Something that I will have to think about as I store everything and I get ready for fall and then spring. So yeah, lucky to have it. Certainly excited to have it. The whole reason I bought it, and the rest of the package we will have a lot of fun with in the meantime. So thanks for watching.